Hello? Yeah. So I'll start with the video. So AI has already impacted all our lives. Yes. And AI is great. No questions or challenges against it. But it is also creating some errors or some challenges in sensitive communication that we are seeing. Like with anyone with a laptop now can create a realistic looking footage which can uh, create doubts in whether it is real or not. And we are working on that particular high sensitive or high trust scenarios in which the communication is not just needed to be convenient, but it needs to be reliable and trustworthy. So this is what we have created, and we are working on identity, information, and integrity part of the communication, digital communication. The product that we have built is something like this. And if you imagine the way you have on your phone a Wi-Fi signal strength, we have created a security signal strength which can be real-time verified, authorized, and authenticated. And it can be re-authenticated while you are live on the call. Hence, we are creating a resilience towards the three focal points where AI can be used to harm the communication. One is identity because it can be spoofed, your face can be masked. The other is information that can be hacked while it is being exchanged, and the integrity of the media that is being recorded and then can be tampered with. So we do that while you connect to the internet and hence create a safe environment and a reliable infrastructure to do. Europe already has 10 million video calls per day and 500,000 live broadcasts. So we are creating a communication infrastructure for 15% of the world's communication that Europe holds. Yet the softwares that are currently being used are not providing this level of safety. And this is where Europe already understands that there is a requirement or a risk where Cyber Resilience Act, AI Act, and digital trust initiatives are already being proposed. And they create a 30 billion euro opportunity by January 2027. If you do not know about CRA, it's like what GDPR did to data, CRA is going to do for information systems. And that's where we are building a light version for individuals who care about privacy, security, and safety online. And we are creating this for as an infra for businesses that are willing to be compliant in the near future for infrastructure purposes. So join us in the vision of creating a fair, secure, and safe environment for future of human conversations. That's what Decast is.
Thank you so much, Shivam. A very, very important topic, right? Security is, of course, key across this sector and in the conference as well. So thanks for sharing your pitch. Do we have questions for Shivam? Anybody? Let's see. Or it was very, very clear, I think. There's a question. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you for the presentation, but maybe you would like to explain to us some of the examples that you have in the booth that maybe apply to journalism and apply to this sector, and it could be easier.
Yes, yes. Actually, the whole project got created for journalism as a use case, because if you see, journalists are the one that have to do the identity protection for the sources if they are talking. If nobody wants to share their identity but they still want to report a news, they should be able to do that. Then journalism is also a case where you need the provability of the media that needs to be reported in a newsroom or for a press conference or even in a legal courtroom if it is investigative journalism independently recorded. So these are the areas which are kind of the focal points of why we are doing, and we are creating it as open source packages. So it's not about the competitiveness of this solution, but to create the protocols that anyone can use, and which can enable us to build a compliant or better resilient network in communication, digital communication.
Thank you so much, Shivam.